your attention. I know the way you've been living. Life's so reckless, tragedy endless. Welcome to the family. Hey, there's something missing. Only time will alter your vision. Never in question, lethal injection. Welcome.
Alright guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be doing a video. It's a Q&A video. We'll be answering some of the questions that you guys have had. Some of them are stupid, some of them are good, but it doesn't matter, I'll answer them all. Today we've got a video wheel cam and a video from another camera I've got, since I don't have a capture card. And we're in my Supra for the upcoming drag racing league that some of my friends have got. 430 horsepower, pretty decent, twin turbo. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video today is a Q&A. So let's go ahead and get into that. Pretty much could be texting and driving, but first question is from Manolito1214. It's one of my buddies on Xbox. And he wants to know, what is your favorite car and why? So I've got a couple favorite cars, and I guess I'll name a couple. So my first favorite car is probably the Nissan Skyline R34 with the GTR package, RB26. So, you know, unfortunately it's illegal in the, oh, did you like that shift there? But unfortunately it's illegal in the US for some kind of emissions reasons. And my second favorite car is probably, see, the first one is always going to be one of my favorite cars, but the second one is, you know, they change all the time. So, you know, actually, I'm going to take that back. It's not really a second favorite car. I mean, I like Chargers, Challengers, Supras, of course, and all that stuff. So the second question is from Caitlin off of Instagram. And it's, what do you want to do with your future? It's a tough question because, you know, I really don't know yet. I mean, I've thought about mechanics, you know, as in like working on cars and stuff. But I also have a thing for this YouTube deal, you know. I'm starting to get subscribers and all that, and I feel like I could take off, you know. I've got the right stuff as far as talents and, you know, got a halfway alright voice, I guess. But really, I don't know, so it's too early for me to know, you know. But it's, I mean, it's not early at the same time, because I am 15. But that's a tough question, as I said. And question 3 from Caitlin, who is your bae? Well, I'll tell you right now, you can go to my Instagram to find that out, my personal Instagram, scene_chase, so if you want to know that. And question 4 from Legion6141999. Have you seen the latest SpongeBob episode? I have not. I don't usually watch SpongeBob anymore, but definitely one of my favorite shows when I was little. But, you know, I mean, it's not the norm of me watching TV anymore. And question 5 from Assassin354. Who is your favorite actor and why? My favorite actor has to be Paul Walker. He's a really good dude, or was. And really got me into the whole Japanese car scene, and for a lot of other people as well. And I was really little when the first Fast and Furious came out, but, you know, maybe, I don't know, 8, 7, somewhere in there I was watching it. And even then I wasn't really interested in Paul. It was more Vin Diesel, you know. crazy Charger. But as I got to maybe about 12 or 13, so right before he died was when I really got into him. And he's really helped me, you know, I wouldn't have liked a Nissan Skyline or a Supra or something like that without him. And the Brian O'Connor character from Fast and Furious. So question 6 from Forgotten Snowman is, when did you get into Forza? That's a pretty good question too, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume up on the TV so you guys can hear this amazing Supra. But anyways, his question was, I completely forgot. When did I get into Forza? Good question, as I was saying before. Man, I just went completely brain dead. So anyways, I've been playing Forza since Forza 1 back in 2005. But I just was never really into the serious racing. But when I actually got into Forza was about Forza 4. And when I first started, all my cars were all-wheel drive because I thought that was a faster way to go. And, you know, everything was just a little different than what it is now. But basically in Forza 4 is when I got into it. I remember playing the demo and they had the Mercury Cougar Eliminator. And, you know, that was a real crazy game for me, you know, game changing. And then started going to the car meets, and eventually I got into Honda Civics really hardcore. So that was a phase for me. Question 7 from Toxic Drifter 23. Turbocharged or supercharged? You know, for me, I like both of them. You know, it just depends what car I'm driving. A muscle car that I'm, you know, for sound, I mean, it's not really what kind of race I'm doing. It's just the sound that I'm looking for that car. You know, a supercharger might make this car seem mean or this other car seem mean. Same with the turbo. But this Supra's got a twin turbo on it, and, you know, I don't even think you can put a supercharger on it, but if you could, I wouldn't want to do it, you know. Get around this corner before I pick my phone up again. And question 8 from Forgotten Snowman. Would you ever consider a belt-driven turbo, aka a centrifugal supercharger? Now for that question, I didn't really know about them until recently. I mean, I knew about them, but I never even cared to look into it. But for Forza, I just get it and put them on for the sound, to be honest with you. And then question 9 from Toxic Drifter 23. Muscle or Japanese import? Very tough question. I can't answer that one, to be honest with you. I love muscle cars. I love Japanese import. Question 10 from Toxic Drifter 23. What kind of car do you own, and tell a little bit about it? So I own, it was my mom's, and I mean, it kind of still is. It's a family's car, but, you know, in a way I count it as my car. So let me go ahead and tell you about it. It's a 1974 Ford Torino 351 Cleveland Cobra Jet 4-barrel. It's a floor shift automatic, and I think it's a Q code, and there was only 3% of those Torinos made in 1974 with that package, so it's pretty rare. And it's the car that's in my my profile picture. It's blue. It did have a vinyl top on it, but we took that off. It was just completely wasted, and it has caused a lot of the rust that's on the roof of it. And it doesn't run currently, but really hoping to get it running this year. You know, I mean, it would be a really cool car to have. You know, you don't see them every day. But for my first car, I see myself getting like a Honda or something, you know? Something like that, something of that nature. But that was all the questions we had today. And I just wanted to make a Q&A because, you know, I can't think of anything else to make at this time. But I just feel like it was a good idea to do that. And if this video goes all well, I like how it looks, we might just do this again, because I know the wheel cam it's not very good for showing the screen. So if this looks good enough, you know, for right now, then I'll go ahead and do it some more. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.